By the end of this video, you will look at butterflies in a different way than you've ever looked at them before. And you might be thinking, why the heck are you talking about butterflies, Rachel? What does that have to do with your nourishing kitchen? I'm going to tell you in just a moment. And it's interesting that we even mention the kitchen because my current kitchen is going through a bit of a renovation right now. As you can see, some walls have been knocked down. There's not a whole lot going on, but there will be shortly. Very exciting. So my kitchen is going through this transformational process. And the reason I mentioned butterflies is because I don't know if you've ever been in a situation like this, but it might seem in your life like certain words or symbols or names or images keep making their way into your life. And you're like, what the heck is the connection? Why does this keep emerging? Why does this keep coming up? And for me, that image has been that of a butterfly. And I really started to connect the dots on this as I was having a conversation with my dad a couple of months ago. And he was explaining to me what happens to a butterfly when it is transforming from a caterpillar, a lowly caterpillar, that a lot of times we just push aside or walk right by, think nothing of, to a beautiful butterfly that we might take a moment to really pause to admire and just notice the beauty of the colors and the intricacy of the design on its wings. It's just a completely different experience, even though it may be the same creature. So he explained what happens to me. He says that as the butterfly is going through this process of metamorphosis, and it's changing from that little caterpillar, and then it's wrapped up in this chrysalis, or this kind of cocoon, what happens in that cocoon is incredible. So first of all, the larva, or the little caterpillar, actually starts to break down. Like the materials that make up that caterpillar start to break down, and the caterpillar rebuilds itself. Is that crazy? Like it actually rebuilds itself into what will eventually be this beautiful butterfly. So that's that process of transformation. And so as the butterfly gets to the point where it is about to emerge, so it's about to come out and reveal itself and to fly and to be free and to say, here I am, what happens during the last phases of that process is the butterfly's wings are pushing against that cocoon. And it's that pushing motion that strengthens the wings enough so that when the butterfly is ready to emerge, it is able to fly. If we were to take a pair of scissors or a knife and just slit open that cocoon prematurely, before the butterfly was ready, it wouldn't be able to fly. And I love how that image just applies to our lives so much. There are so many times where I'm looking at my life and I'm like, I feel like I'm struggling. I feel like I'm struggling and pushing and pushing and pushing. And when am I going to get to be able to see the end? And when am I going to be able to see and experience the beauty that I'm meant for and the freedom that I know that my life is meant for? When am I going to experience that? And I'm reminded of this image of the butterfly and the process the butterfly goes through, this process of transformation and this process of building strength. And it's only when the butterfly is ready, it's only when it's ready and it's built up its strength that it can emerge. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that it's so beautiful? I want to leave you with these two thoughts. One, as I was talking with my friend Gingy about this, one of the things she said that I loved, so simple, but this pretty much sums up exactly what I just shared. Caterpillars don't know that they're going to become a butterfly. So what does that mean for your life? The caterpillar didn't know it was going to become a butterfly. And then likewise, in the same week, this is so crazy, this just keeps coming up again and again. My friend Gina gave me a devotional, and on the inside she put this sticker, which a lot of us have heard this quote before. Just when the caterpillar thought the world was over, it became a butterfly. And then lastly, I was reminded of this when I went to a women's retreat with my mom about a month ago. And one of the verses that was shared at this retreat was this. And so I created a picture image to go along with it. Do not despise these small beginnings, because we never know. We just never know. We never know what these little stepping stones, these little parts along our journey, what they could be building us for, what they could be strengthening us to be able to do one day. And when we are ready, and only when we are ready, will we fully emerge into that beautiful, free, and open state that we are meant to be in. So I encourage you to keep that perspective in mind when you're going through challenging times, and to think about what is being brought into your life to strengthen you, to ultimately prepare you for the greatness that you are meant to experience in your life. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you liked it, I'd love to hear from you. Feel free to leave a comment or share it with one of your friends. And if you haven't already, make sure you head over to my blog, www.rachelsnourishingkitchen.com, for more inspiration and, of course, nourishing and delicious recipes to help you live your best life. Thanks so much. Have a great day.